So I just have my lightly salted peanuts, and I just used 2 of my 16 ounces containers. Go ahead and make those flat in your crock pot. Perfect. Go ahead and grab some milk chocolate almond bark, some white chocolate almond bark. Now I'm gonna grab these Reese's peanut butter chips. These are gonna really make this dessert pop and be delicious. Oh, do you smell that peanut? Peanut flavor?
Delicious.
Okay, I'm gonna use the whole bag, okay, you guys? You want to use all these delicious Reese's chips. All right, final ingredient is dark chocolate chips. And we're just gonna sprinkle that right in there as well. This is gonna be such an easy and delicious crock pot dessert. All right, so we have our peanuts in there. We have our 2 almond barks, the white and the milk chocolate. We have the Reese's chips and then our dark chocolate chips. And if you don't like dark chocolate, you can just do more milk chocolate. And if you don't like milk chocolate, you could do the dark chocolate almond bark. It's totally customizable. All right, go ahead and put this lid on. And we're actually gonna put this on low this time. All right, you guys, it's been about an hour and I just wanna show you guys all that delicious melted chocolate. Oh yeah, this is coming together so well. All right.
It's like melted.
Yeah, but that almond bark still needs some time. I'm just gonna give this a nice little mix and then we're gonna cover this back up, okay. All right, so it's been 2 hours on low. I'm gonna turn this off. And I've been consistently mixing this to ensure that the chocolate doesn't burn. We're gonna give it one more good mix because all of that chocolate is fully melted.
So that bark in there is fully melted.
Yep, the almond bark is fully melted. We're giving it a good mix. It smells like peanut butter and chocolate deliciousness.
It looks phenomenal.
Okay, I have here a sheet pan with some parchment paper. Parchment paper or wax paper will work for this. I'm gonna grab my scooper here and we're gonna go ahead and grab a scoop of our peanut butter chocolate mixture. And we're gonna go ahead and put it right on our parchment paper like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna do that how many times?
With as much peanuts we have. I'm making treats for the church kids for Easter. You'll probably see this recipe after Easter, but they are gonna love these. Don't worry, I have stuff for kids that are allergic to peanuts. Don't call me out on that. You could do almonds with this. You could do pretzels. You could skip the Reese's and make it peanut allergy safe.
Yeah, this is the gluten allergy way.
Yeah. All right, I think we can fit one more on this sheet pan. All right. All right, one last thing to make these extra cute. I have some star sprinkles.
Oh, how cool.
Just to make them extra fun for the kids.
Kids love sprinkles.
Exactly, and so do I.
They literally told me. They told me at church.
All right. Now these are gonna go in the fridge for 1 hour. These are ready. Look how easy they come off of that parchment paper.
Probably use parchment paper wrong.
They look so good. I can't wait to try one.
Look at those. They look so pretty.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one right here. Time to take a bite.
It like snapped off. Oh my gosh.
All right, we are just cutting our loaf of bread into small pieces. I'm using the artisan brioche bread, but any bread will work for this. All right, now that we have our bread nice and finely cut, we're gonna bring in our greased crock pot. And we're gonna put all of those bread pieces into our crock pot, just like so. Make sure it's nice and spread it out. Rip up any pieces that feel too big. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna come in with some half and half, and we are gonna add 2.5 cups of half and half right into our crock pot. This is a 2-cup measuring cup, so we'll start with the 2 cups. Drizzle that right over our bread. Perfect, and then 1 more half cup. Beautiful. Now we're gonna add in 3 eggs right into our crock pot. Yummy, this is gonna be so easy and so delicious. I have here some organic maple syrup. It's best to use real maple syrup because the flavors are just so much better. And we're gonna add 1/2 cup of maple syrup, but I always like to add a little extra because it tastes that good.
I don't know what you're making, but dang, this looks delicious.
Yeah, and then we have some vanilla extract that we are going to add a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract into our crock pot with that bread, the eggs, the heavy cream. Now I have here some cinnamon. This is gonna be such a great Christmas, dessert that's so easy. You can start cooking it, before your guests come over. And then by the time it's dessert time, it will be ready and it'll be warm and delicious and just a little sticky. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mix in all of these ingredients, get those eggs all broken apart. Make sure all of those ingredients coat your bread. Oh my goodness, this is looking delicious already. Ooh, okay. Now we're not done yet because we do want to add some nice holiday flavors to this, but this is customizable. You can kind of, make it to your liking, but for me, I have some special ingredients that are just gonna be a winner.
Ooh, I'm excited to see them.
Okay, now that that's nice and well mixed, we don't want to mix it too much and break apart all of that bread, but the holiday flavors I'm going to add are some dried cranberries.
Ooh.
And we're going to sprinkle that right on top of this mixture, just like so.
They look like raisins.
Yeah, that's kind of what dried cranberries look like. And we just need 1/2 cup of dried cranberries. Then I want a little crunch in this. So we are gonna add 1/2 cup of walnuts right in there with the bread. Ooh, this is gonna be so good, you guys. All right, that is it. It looks beautiful and festive. We're gonna go ahead and get our crock pot lid and we are gonna set this one on low. All right, you guys, it has been 4 hours on low. We're gonna go ahead and pop this on warm and let's check it out. Oh my goodness, our sticky bread pudding is ready. Oh, it smells amazing. It looks amazing.
It smells so good.
Call me crazy, but I'm gonna top it off with some caramel syrup. This is obviously optional, but it just makes it extra sticky and gooey and everything you want in a holiday dessert. Oh, it looks so good, right, babe?
It looks fantastic, babe. Wow.
Okay, time to dig in. And remember, we sprayed our crock pot, so it should just come right up. That looks incredible. Oh,
Yum.
I impressed myself with this one, you guys. Okay, time to give it a try. So you could do this as a breakfast. You could do it as a dessert. I'm doing it as a dessert, but I would eat this all day long. That's really good, you guys. You have to try it. these 2 cans of peaches with the natural juices. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my jumbo cinnamon rolls. Woo! That was exciting.
Super jumbo.
Okay, get these babies out. It's okay if they fall apart because we'll make sure they look pretty when we put them in there. We're putting these right on top of those peaches. Grab a few more and just put them right on top. Make sure those cinnamon rolls cover up those peaches. So we're gonna use 2 containers of those jumbo cinnamon rolls. Perfect. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some heavy whipping cream and we're gonna drizzle this on top of those cinnamon rolls. This is gonna help make those cinnamon rolls nice and fluffy. The cinnamon rolls are just gonna absorb it and it's gonna be so good. If you've never done this trick, you're missing out. Okay, so we have our peaches, our cinnamon rolls, heavy whipping cream. We just have 2 more ingredients and then this baby is done. This is all in our crock pot. So I have some melted butter. This is just 1 stick of melted butter. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my light brown sugar and put that right on top of our melted butter. Perfect. Just half a cup is all you need. And now give that a good mix so we can make like kind of like a syrupy, like thick mixture. Okay. This is good. Get it really blended with that butter.
Yeah, brown sugar and butter go so well together.
Yeah. And this is just gonna make those cinnamon rolls like sticky and delicious. And then we're gonna have those peaches on there. It's gonna be so good. You guys are gonna wanna make this every Sunday for your brunch or your breakfast. Okay, that looks
So
pretty
easy.
good.
It's so easy too.
Right? Okay, so grab your brown butter, your brown sugar and butter mixture, and just drizzle it right on top of those cinnamon rolls. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And you can do this with any fruit you like. You could do strawberries, you could do cherries, you could do apples. But you know, my sister-in-law from Georgia is here and she wanted the peaches. Okay.
She is a Georgia peach.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and cover this baby up and put it on high so it can be ready super quick. All right, so it's been cooking for about 3 hours. We're gonna go ahead and put this on warm and open this baby up. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, that looks incredible. Okay, let's get one of these cinnamon rolls with all those peaches.
Oh, sizzling.
Oh, that looks so good.
Get some peaches.
Okay. Yeah, that looks amazing. And I threw away that icing because I wanted Ready Whip on mine. All right, I'm gonna try this right now. It looks so good.
It looks amazing. Now, hopefully it tastes good.
Oh yeah, I know it's gonna taste good. Let me get some of that cinnamon roll, some of the peaches. Okay, perfect bite.
It's good.
So good. All right, you guys. So once our rolls have risen, we're gonna go ahead and turn this off for a quick second. Woo, look how much they puffed up.
It's so cool.
And I'm gonna bring in 1 stick of melted butter and we're gonna drizzle that right on top of these rolls, just like so. And then you're gonna bring in your clean hands and you're gonna push down your rolls just like so. All right, now I'm gonna bring in my ground cinnamon and we are gonna just sprinkle our whole crock pot with ground cinnamon. Now I'm bringing in my light brown sugar and we are gonna sprinkle our light brown sugar right on top. We're gonna add about half a cup of light brown sugar onto these rolls. All right, let's go ahead and grab our lid, put this back on, and now we're gonna put it on high so that these rolls can start cooking. All right, it's been on high for 2 hours. We're gonna go ahead and turn this off and let's check it out. Grab. Oh, it's perfectly cooked. All right, let's give it a try. That's so good. Take your caramels. Make sure to kind of lay it down flat. Perfect. I have a Hershey's chocolate bar
Oh, yum.
right on top of those caramels. Yummy. All right. And then I'm gonna add some salt.
Oh,
this
that
is gonna
looks-
be salted caramel.
Oh, nice. That looks like very fancy salt. But
Oh,
you can
yeah.
use like any type of salt.
You want to use like the more coarse salt.
Oh, okay.
But yes, pretty much if you only have the regular stuff, that will work too.
Okay.
You want to be generous with that salt because it's salted caramel.
Got it. That sounds super delicious.
It's gonna be so good. All right. And then I just have some skim milk here.
Skim milk, okay.
Yes, you can use whatever milk you like. I just picked up the skim because it was on sale.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. You don't need like full fat or anything with this.
No.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do 6 cups totals. So this is 4 cups here. We'll do 2 more cups. Perfect. Yummy. Now to just make this a little bit creamier, I have my Coffee Mate Italian sweet cream. You can use the off-brand, whatever you have.
Italian sweet cream? How did I not know about that?
It's so good. And we're just gonna use 2 cups of this.
Okay.
I know it seems like a lot, but this is gonna be a big serving, okay?
Yeah, so this is like enough for like a holiday party.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, and just right in there. It's gonna make it super creamy and just add a little bit of sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I know that wasn't enough chocolate for our hot chocolate, so I have my Hershey's Special Dark Cocoa.
Oh yeah, special dark is my favorite.
Me too. Okay. It's okay if it gets a little bit in there. That's
Nice.
perfect. That's half a cup.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, never enough chocolate.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab a spoon real quick so we can mix that cocoa powder in. All right, that looks well mixed. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on.
Okay.
And we're actually gonna set this on low.
Low.
Yep. And we're
Okay.
gonna let it cook up. All right. It's been about 2 hours.
That's beautiful.
Let's give it a nice stir. Get that chocolate.
Wow, look at that color. It looks really rich and delicious.
Yes, those caramels melted, the chocolate bar melted. Let's go ahead and put this on warm.
Okay.
Okay. And I stirred mine throughout occasionally while I was
Okay.
cooking those 2 hours.
Right, because you don't want things to get stuck. That makes sense.
Yes. All right, grab your cup. And then I actually have some sea salt caramel.
Ooh.
Boop, open this up real quick and let's do a little caramel rim for our salted caramel hot chocolate.
Wow, that looks so beautiful.
Right? Ooh, this is gonna be so delicious.
Look at just like oozing down. That's so pretty.
All right. Now before we start scooping our hot chocolate, I'm gonna add a couple of marshmallows.
Yes. Ooh, you're using the big ones.
Yes. You can use the minis if you want, but I love these ones.
I do too. And I think if you're doing like big portions, that makes sense.
Right?
Right?
All right, let's scoop it now. This is gonna be so good.
Oh, wow.
Okay, put that to the side. And then of course you cannot have hot chocolate without whipped cream.
Oh yeah, definitely. Double whip for me.
And then call me crazy, but I'm just gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of that fancy salt.
Oh, not crazy at all.
Just grab like a little pinch.
A little pinch.
And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
All right, and there you go. Best hot chocolate in the world.
Oh, delicious.
so good. All right, so I have some frosted flakes in here and some rice Chex Mix. Just give that a quick little mix. This is all in my greased crock pot. Now I'm gonna grab 1 bag of chocolate chips. I'm using the Ghirardelli because they are the best. And we're just gonna sprinkle those right into the crock pot, making sure it gets evenly distributed. Beautiful. Give this another quick mix. What we're making here today is a super easy and super delicious crock pot dessert. Your family will love this because it's so easy and so tasty. Okay, now I'm gonna grab 1 stick of butter. I'm using salted butter, but if you're worried about the sodium, you could totally use unsalted. It won't make a difference. All right, and we're just gonna put that right on top. Like that. Beautiful. Now for the best part, we have some jumbo marshmallows. Ooh, we're gonna put those right in there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good, you guys.
Those are huge.
Yep,
babe.
okay, call me crazy. I'm gonna try to mix them in with that cereal and that chocolate and that butter. Just a nice little toss inside our crock pot. The bigger crock pot you have, the better for this recipe because it can get messy quick. Okay, almost done here. We have 1 more ingredient before we turn this baby on and get this stuff a-cooking. Okay, that looks well mixed enough. We have that butter still perfectly in the center. Beautiful. Okay.
It looks like the butter's on the side.
Oh, my bad. Right here.
There you go.
And it's important that you grease your crock pot because these marshmallows can get sticky. Now for a little bit of liquid to help everything melt and combine together, I have some evaporated milk, and this is just gonna drizzle right on top. We're gonna use this whole can just like this. And we don't have to stir it because that's going all the way down and through that Chex Mix. All right, and that was a 12-ounce can. All right, so that is it for now. Go ahead and put your lid on, and then we're gonna set this on high for only like 30 minutes. It's super quick. All right, so the marshmallows are starting to melt. Now, before we open this up, I'm gonna grab my spatula. I'm gonna just spray it with a little pan so the marshmallows don't stick to it. And we're gonna give this a good mix. Oh, this smells so good, you guys. Okay, those marshmallows aren't fully melted yet. Neither is the butter, but we need to give it a nice good mix so nothing burns. We don't want our marshmallows to burn. We don't want our cereal to burn. So just give it a good mix. Look how delicious this is turning out.
Wow, babe, that looks really good. And I'll tell you one thing, the aroma is outrageous.
Yeah, I mean, it's close to being done. We just have a few of those marshmallows that need a good melting. But this is looking quite tasty, you guys. Oh, and that cereal is still nice and crunchy. Yummy. Wow. Okay, just make sure you really fold in that chocolate. Look at that delicious melted chocolate. Ooh, and the milk has already been absorbed.
Look at that.
This is gonna be good, you guys.
I have no clue what you're making, but I'll tell you one thing, this is delicious.
Oh yeah, this is incredible. Okay, so we probably just need about 15 more minutes on this to let the rest of those marshmallows melt, but when it's done, it's gonna be so good. All right, this is ready, so let's go ahead and turn our crock pot off and check it out. Oh my gosh, wow. That looks crazy good, you guys. That butter is melted, those marshmallows are ooey and gooey. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's get this a good mix. And I have one more thing to add that I didn't want to melt, so that's why we're adding it after. Oh my gosh,
what is
this
that?
looks
What are you adding?
Good. Just wait and see. We have to get it fully mixed first. Okay, so I like a little extra marshmallows in mine, and this is completely optional, but I'm putting them in after so that they didn't melt. We want full marshmallows in these. Beautiful. I used about half the bag. Okay, let's fold these in, and then we are going to scoop this out to make the best dessert you've never had before. Oh yeah, look how delicious that looks.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You can see the little mini marshmallows melting a little bit.
Yeah, just slightly.
Just
Don't
a
worry.
little bit,
We're
not too much.
gonna take this out right now. All right, so I'm just gonna bring in my sheet pan right here, and then I have a jumbo ice cream scooper, and we are gonna scoop our mixture right onto our pan, just like that. So we have the cereal in there, the marshmallows, the chocolate, all that goodness in one scoop. So it's gonna be crunchy, it's gonna be chocolatey, it's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be fluffy. Everything you would want in a cookie in one. Oh my gosh, look how delicious these look. They are little sugar bombs, but I am obsessed with them.
Could you make these like sugar-free?
You could use, they have sugar-free chocolate, but I've never seen sugar-free marshmallows, so you might be lost out on that one.
I might have to invent something.
All right, so this sheet pan is already full, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab some white chocolate melts, and we are just gonna do a nice little drizzle on top. Ooh, doesn't that look great?
Wow. I didn't think it could look any better, and now it looks better.
Yeah, and this is optional too. Like, if you want to keep it simple with no marshmallows, no white chocolate drizzle, do you. Make it to your liking. Like I always say, you can add some peanuts to this, you can add peanut butter to this, you can make it to your liking. You do big scoops, small scoops, whatever you want, just throw it in there. If you don't like frosted flakes, do a different cereal, do Cheerios. I don't care. All right.
Babe, what about peanuts?
I already mentioned peanuts.
Oh, did you? Oh,
All right, these babies are gonna go in the fridge for just 30 minutes, and then we're gonna eat them up. All right, these look awesome. So I actually left them in the fridge for 2 hours instead of 1 because they felt a little soft after 1. So let's go ahead and grab a spatula, and we're gonna go get right underneath that delicious marshmallow gooiness. Oh yeah, it might give you a little bit of trouble, but once it gets off, it's gonna be so good. Oh yeah.
wow.
Oh my gosh, look, you see the Chex Mix, the marshmallow, the white chocolate. There's some frosted flakes somewhere in there. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be good. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, yeah. Oh, that
wow.
marshmallow. Oh.
Is it good? Yeah?
Mm-hmm. That is incredible. All right, we're starting off with 2 cans of our strawberry pie filling. Next, I'm coming in with my Philadelphia cheesecake no bake. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so delicious. You can make your own cheesecake no bake. If you can't find this in the store, it's super easy with a cream cheese, a powdered sugar, and vanilla mixture. But this stuff is addicting. I love using this for recipes, and it's gonna go so delicious with that strawberry pie filling. Strawberry cheesecake is the ultimate combo, and this dessert is just as incredible. So we're adding our scoops of no-bake cheesecake right on top of that pie filling in our crock pot. Now I did grease this crock pot, so that is very important to note. You want to grease your crock pot or else you will be in trouble later. All right, how does that look?
Oh, this looks phenomenal. I love the contrast of the colors.
It smells so good. Okay, so I used about half a container of the no-bake cheesecake. I'm bringing in my spatula, and we're gonna go ahead and flatten out this entire cheesecake pie filling mixture, just like so. We want a flat surface for our next ingredient. This is the easiest crock pot treat. So quick, so easy, only 4 ingredients, and everyone will love it. Oh my goodness, look at that cheesecake just melding with that pie filling. It looks so incredible.
Looks delicious.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a little lick because we're done with this. So good.
So far, so good.
Yeah. All right, our third ingredient is our Dolly Parton's yellow cake mix. You can use whatever cake mix you like. I haven't tried Dolly Parton's yellow cake mix, but I did want yellow cake mix, so this is gonna be really good. I think it's gonna taste incredible. And we're using this whole box of cake mix. Oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna use our clean hands and we are just gonna flatten out that cake mix on top of the cheesecake and pie filling. That's why we wanted everything to be flat so that this crust will bake evenly. This is gonna be kind of like a strawberry cheesecake cobbler, but it's so much easier than making a cobbler because you have that cake mix top. Okay, once this is nice and flat, we're gonna go ahead and give our hands a wash. All right, our fourth and final ingredient is our butter. And I went ahead and cut my butter into little slices, just like this. Oh my gosh, they do not wanna come off. Just like this. And we're gonna place that right on top of that cake mix. This is what cooks the cake mix. You don't need to mix anything. It's all just layered in our crock pot. So easy, so delicious. You can use whatever pie filling you like. You could do a blueberry, an apple, a cherry and cheesecake would be incredible. And you know what? You could be fun with the cake mixes. You could do a lemon cake mix. You could do a vanilla cake mix. The options are honestly endless. This is a recipe I love to make around the holidays. We have Memorial Day coming up and this is gonna be incredible. Okay, so that was one stick. I grabbed another stick of butter. You can use salted or unsalted butter, whatever you prefer. It does not matter. I'm using salted because I do like that extra saltiness with the sweet. It just tastes so good. And we are just quickly getting these butter sticks on here because we want to get this to start cooking. Oh my goodness. I can smell the strawberry pie filling and it is making my mouth water. Okay, almost done. We're about to use this whole second stick. So 2 sticks of butter for this recipe. And if that seems like a lot, it's only 1 cup of butter, which really isn't that much. A lot of recipes call for that much butter anyways. Okay, now that we have our butter on there, we're gonna go ahead and grab our crock pot lid and we are gonna set this on high to let it cook. So excited. Okay, this smells so good. It's been 2 hours on high. We're gonna go ahead and turn our crock pot off and let's check it out. Oh yeah, that looks so good. The cheesecake is like starting to come out. It's sizzling. It's gonna be amazing. Let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, the cake is perfectly cooked. Woo! Get that right into my bowl. I'm gonna scoop a little bit more because this looks incredible. Okay, let's put this to the side because you guys know it. Gotta do some Ready Whip. You could also do some ice cream, whatever you like. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, it smells so good. All of my favorite things. Oh,